mean everything to me because I know you mean everything to Christ. And Christ means everything to me.
I called on the Lord. I said, that Father, this is real. Will you watch over them? Will you raise them up to be strong? I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you call for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they will follow the law, they doing it. You said under Yahanna they ought to love one another, and they doing it.
According to the Bible, according to the Bible, America's gonna be going in World War III. What scripture you got there? What scripture again?
That's right.
First Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 17. Who, when they saw the host coming to meet them, said unto Judas, how shall we be able, being so few, to fight against so great a multitude?
You've heard of the Black Panthers. You've heard of black people who try to fight against the oppression of this country. Why? Because there is real oppression here. That's what needs to be mentioned. People need to stop acting like we're all together in a melting pot. Everybody's on the same page. We had a 400-year delay. And you had a 400-year head start off of the backs of our ancestors.
Right.
That's what needs to be said in 2024. We gotta not forget the past. America had, in New York, they had 2 planes fly to the building, and they said, never forget 9/11. Well, can I never forget my own people's pain?
Right.
Can I never forget my own people's pain?
That's right.
You can remember your pain because you're human, but I gotta forget my pain because I'm not human? I don't know. Sounds strange. You gotta remember the Holocaust because that's your pain. But when it comes to my pain, I gotta forget my pain. You know what I mean?
We got to pray for 2 states for Israel and Palestine. But when are we going to be separate from our oppressors over here?
There you go. Because I got a 2-state solution for blacks and Latinos not getting unaligned by the police in Boston. Not getting unaligned by the police in New York. Not getting unaligned by the police in Georgia. Not getting unaligned by the random white man walking down the street in Georgia. What's the brother's name? Ahmaud Arbery. Let me get Baruch 3 and 4. Let's see what the Bible says about that. Let's see what the Bible says that we should forget slavery, or should we remember slavery? Should we forget 9/11, or should we remember the 9/11? Right? Should we forget Palestine? It's so far away. I don't know. Palestine's kind of far away to me. I'm talking about the other side of the planet. I got brothers being unalive right here in Boston. What are you talking about? Let's see what God says in the Bible. Read.
Baruch chapter 3, verse 4. O Lord Almighty.
O Lord Almighty. We're talking about God now. Read.
Thou God of Israel.
The God of who?
Israel.
The God of Israel. Read.
Hear now the prayers of the dead Israelites.
The what?
Hear now the prayers of the dead Israelites.
The what?
Hear now the prayers of the dead Israelites.
I got a lot of dead ancestors. I wonder who killed them. I wonder who killed my ancestors. I wonder who killed my dead forefathers. Hear the prayers of my dead ancestors, the Israelites. You know us. We are called they call us the black Hebrew Israelites. That's what they call us. We're saying that we're the Israelites, and we're saying the Israelites on the hieroglyphs of Egypt were not white, they were black. Now, if the Israelites were black, here's what God said.
And of their children.
And what? And of their children. You're going to hear the prayers of the dead Israelites. Hear the what? Hear the what?
Hear now the prayers of the dead Israelites.
Now, I gotta remember what my forefathers was praying for in slavery, according to the Bible. After here, that's what God's in the Bible. Read it again.
O Lord Almighty.
O Lord Almighty. Read.
Thou Israel.
The God of Israel, the God that freed the Israelites from the Egyptians. Read.
Hear now the prayers of the dead Israelites.
That's what the God of Moses said. That's what the God of Jesus Christ said. He said, I got to remember the prayers of all of my forefathers that were dead. So that's what we got to do now, fellas. We got to go look at all of the records and the writings of when grandmama was trying to run away from Massa in Alabama. And I got to hold that there to my heart. Because that's what God said in the Bible. Where? What are we reading?
Baruch chapter 3, verse 4.
Baruch 3 and 4. That's what we gotta do, according to God. You see what I'm saying? Give me what's that scripture you had a while ago with stealing from man? Leviticus what? He that stealing from man. Is Exodus? Exodus 21 and 16. Let's run there right quick. This is what God said about that again. Because there were some people that were sold in this country here. And I want God's opinion. I don't want to hear the opinions of man. The Bible says follow not man. You got to follow God. You got to follow the word of Jesus Christ, man.
Exodus chapter 21, verse 16. And he that stealeth a man.
In the Bible, he that stealeth a man. Were we a person that was stolen from our land and brought to another land?
And selleth him.
When we got to this land, were we sold? Read it again from the top.
And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand.
Or if he be found in his hand, meaning you got these people right now today. Read.
He shall surely be put to death.
That's why you gotta go to the Middle East.
Right.
That's why you gotta go to World War III.
Right.
That's why you gotta support Israel. And that's why you got no choice but to support Israel. Russia got no choice but to support Iran. You see what I'm saying? China got no choice but to support Russia. You see what I'm saying? Because you gotta pay for your past.
Right.
You want to forget the past, so you don't pay. That's like any thief that owes a debt. And they don't want to pay the debt. They say, that's a long time ago, man. Come on, man. We need some amnesty. We need some amnesty from slavery. Nah. I'm the one in debt. I'm going to my lawyers to fight your prosecutors to say we should maintain this debt. And our lawyer is Jesus Christ, and we're taking this to the judge, who is God. Give me Amos 9 and 8. Give me Amos 9 and 8. Irish people stole our history. Irish people sent the slaves to America with the same Irish last name, and then took the Irish last names for their own to inherit the real estate of the Negroes that they bought slaves at Cowes, England. Under Oliver Cromwell. You ever heard of Oliver Cromwell? I've never heard of Oliver Cromwell. You never heard of Oliver Cromwell? You don't know Irish history.
Hey.
You don't know Irish history. You don't know Irish history. You don't know Irish history. You see what I'm saying? I know them that say they're Jews and are not. I know them that say they're Irish and are not. I know them that say they're Scottish and are not.
That's right.
I know them that say they are South African and are not. I know them that say they are the natives of America and are not. I know them that say they are Australian and are not. You're not the Romans, you're not the Greeks, you're from the Caucasus Mountains, and you stole every heritage up to this day, looking for a home. And you stole other people's countries, you stole other people's languages, you stole their resources, and you're walking around like you're the greatest man on the earth. You're a thief. You stole people, you sold them, and God said you're going to be sold to death in World War III. Read.
Amos chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord God are upon the sinful kingdom. God
sees all what's going on out here. God saw the sin of white people selling black people. That's what he said in Leviticus 21. You just read it. You see what I'm saying? Give me 2nd Esdras 5 and 8. That's what God is going to do. Looking on the sinful kingdom. Let's go get the Bible. Let's get the King James Version. 2nd Esdras 5 and 8.
2nd Esdras chapter 5 verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places.
There's going to be a confusion in many places. America is one of those places. Read.
And the fire shall be offset out again.
And the fire, you want to know why the West Coast has been burning for 5 years straight? Why America can't get enough water to put out the fires on the West Coast? Palestine cannot find enough water to put out the fires over there. Israel, Tel Aviv cannot find enough water to put out the fires being dropped on them over there. The fire shall often be sent out, God says. We're in 2 Nations 5 and 8. This is God's words. Read.
And the wild beasts.
And the who?
And the wild beasts shall change their places.
Wow, the wild beasts represent people that you cannot tame, America. There are people in the world that you cannot tame, and the Lord called them wild beasts. You want to put sanctions on them, I know you want to put all the sanctions on them to control these wild beasts. Read it again.
And the wild beasts shall change their places.
The wild beasts shall change their places. You want to know where terrorism is going to come from? Terrorism is going to come from down the streets.
Right.
You don't got to worry about Saddam Hussein. You got to worry about your enemies that are coming across the border from China every single day. America's in a live proxy war with China right now, and the Chinese are coming across the border, and America's trying to not make you afraid, telling you, oh yeah, Latinos, there's Latinos coming across the border. The white people on the border are saying, they're saying it's Latinos, but they're all Chinese middle-aged men. All Chinese in their 20s and up. Warrior-style young men coming across the border from China. Read.
And menstruous women.
And what?
And menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
Yeah. Menstruous women, meaning women without no control. They're going to bring forth people that wreak havoc on this earth. You see what I'm saying? Give me Job 18 and 11. Right? Job 18 and 11. To see how America's going to pay for slavery. How is America going to pay for slavery against the Negro? To give us our identity back. We lost our identity. Right? We are in debt. And you got a long debt to fulfill. You're talking about 40 years of debt. More than 40 now. I think it's like 40 to 20. And the years keep going on. Keep reading.
Job chapter 18, verse 11. Terrors shall make him afraid on every side.
Read it again.
Terrors shall make him afraid on every side.
There's going to be terrorists in Boston. There's going to be terrorists coming from Canada. Terrorists coming from across the North Pole. Terrorists coming from California. Because that's the Pacific Ocean over there. You got the China over there. You're going to have terrorists from every side. You're going to have terrorists from inside Boston. You're going to have terrorists from Chinatown. Terrorists, the what?
Terrors shall make him afraid on every side.
That's what God said to America. Read.
And shall drive him to his feet.
And shall do what?
And shall drive him to his feet.
America got to deal with hackers. America got to deal with the COVID-25 coming next year. The new fungus disease coming. America got to deal with terrorism. America got to deal with everything. Terrorism shall make you afraid on every side. One day you think, oh, well, America's never going to suffer terrorism. The Russians are never going to get here. And then you hear on the news, oh, wow, there's Hurricane Helene coming 2 days from now. You got 2 days to get out of town. Get in your car, jump on the highway, and leave town. Because terrorists shall come upon you on every side. And you don't know when it's coming. You just turn on the news and then, oh my gosh, it's bad news. You're not allowed to go outside for 2 years because of some deadly virus coming outside. You don't know what America, we don't know what God's got in store for you, America. For what you did to God's people. You thought Egypt was bad when God destroyed Egypt. You thought Egypt was bad, huh? Oh, you don't know what God got to do to America. Revelation says America's going to be called the lake of fire. Egypt wasn't called the lake of fire. Egypt is just a desert now. America is called the lake of fire for all these thermonuclear missiles that are aimed at this country. From China to Russia to North Korea to Iran to all the other enemies that are gonna take sides with the countries that are existing in this World War III. And here's the thing too, World War III is realistic now. You didn't listen to us when we talked about World War III 10 years ago. We was right here on this corner in 2017, 2018, till you was there, 2019. And we was talking about World War III coming to this place. White boys walking down the street, nah, it never happened, nah. I don't think so. It's so far away. You got something called intercontinental ballistic missiles. They'll go around the globe and land on your house. That's what you got to deal with in 2024. Now, hold on. You didn't believe us when we talked about World War III in the prophecy of the Bible. Do you believe us now? Are we telling the truth? Have we been telling the truth all this time about World War III coming to Boston, coming to the United States? People say, people don't laugh about it. Those Negroes on the corner yelling at Bible stuff. Those Negroes in the Bible talking about the Bible. Those Negroes in the Bible, those in the Bible talking about World War III. Do you believe us now? Do you believe us? Oh, I think God spoke over here. I don't think God spoke in your church. I don't think God spoke in your Catholic cathedral. Did your Catholic cathedral tell you 20 years ago, 10 years ago that you're going to go into World War III? That you are now witnessing the end of the United States. The end of the United States. That brother said whatever, he's not prepared. Say whatever when the hurricane comes to you. Oh, no, not the hurricane, for Boston. For Boston, it's the intercontinental ballistic missiles. They say, oh, whatever. And then boop, 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 everybody get on the ground. Go into the train station at the downtown crossing. You don't know what God got in store for you, man. Give me a Joel 3 and 9. Terrorists shall strike you on every side, God said. Terrorists shall strike you on every side. That's what you gotta look for. You got beef with Chinese? The Chinese are already here. You got beef with the Russians? The Russians are already here. You got beef with North Koreans? The North Koreans are already here. Do you got beef with Iranians? Did you have a beef with the Afghans that lost their fathers and their mothers to the people from Boston? Well, guess what? The Afghans are already here. They came on the C-17 planes where the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge started out of 1 West, 125th Street. Keep going, Cap. Keep going. Ready?
Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
The word Gentiles means represent the races of people. Gentiles means people foreign to the land of the 12 tribes of Israel. That's what Gentiles mean. Outsiders, read.
Prepare war.
What?
Prepare war.
What did God say?
Prepare war.
We're reading the book of Joel 3 and 4. What?
Prepare war.
Keep reading.
Wake up the mighty men.
Wake up the mighty men, God said. We've been saying this for 50 years. Nobody listened to us. Nobody listened to us. And now you can see where the Ukrainians are awake. The Russians are awake. And your young men have just been selected for automatic selection to be drafted into World War III. Give yourselves a hand, America. Give yourselves a hand for automatic selection to be drafted into World War III. Read it again. Prepare what?
Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near.
Let all of the men of war do what?
Draw near.
Let them draw near into the old land of Israel, into the valley of Jehoshaphat, the valley of the decision. Let them all draw near. Let you be tied to the Palestinians on one side. Let you be tied to the Israeli man on the other side. Let there be alliances with the French, with the Russians. Hey, by the way, the French are going to join the Russians. The French are going to join the Russians. Russia are going to get back in there. Japan are turning back on their weapons. They're like, hey, World War III, forget the anti-war stuff with the Hiroshima and all that. We putting our fingers on our clicks again. Let all the mighty men do what?
Let all the men of war draw near.
Let all the men of war draw near. Read.
Let them come up.
Let them come up from their houses. Read.
Verse 10. Beat your plowshares into swords.
Do what?
Beat your plowshares into swords.
Beat your plowshares. Plowshares is something, is metal that you use for the garden. Don't turn your metal into plowshares to dig up the garden. Don't make spades no more. Don't make shovels no more. Make what?
Beat your plowshares into swords.
Instead of turning metal into shovels, turn your metal into guns. Get the Heckle and Koch. Get the Kalashnikov. Get the Remington. Turn your plowshares into swords. Weapon for war. Read.
And your pruning hooks into spears.
The metal that you use to pick the fruits The metal that you used to put into fishing rods to catch the fish, to make the boats to get to be fishermen, turn those boats into navy vessels. Turn the hooks into things to bullets, to unalive people. Read.
Let the weak say, I am strong.
Do what?
Let the weak say, I am strong.
Let the American nerd join the army and do 1,000 push-ups and go to the Middle East. Let him go to Saudi Arabia. Let him go to Oman. Let the American computer nerd that works for Google put him in a green suit or a yellow suit and send him to Arabia. Let them join in. Read. Even though he said it's weak now. Hold on, read it again.
Let the weak say.
Let the who?
Let the weak say.
Let the who?
Let the weak say.
Cross-dresser. He's a weak man. Let the cross-dresser go to the Middle East. Let him go to the Middle East. I don't know if I can say that. Let him go to the Middle East. He's a weak man. The Bible calls them the weak-hearted men. They fainted in the streets. That's what it says. You see what I'm saying? Let the LGBT member put on military fatigues and go to the Middle East. Read.
Let the weak say, I am strong. Verse 11.
Let the people who are into Comic-Con and the Naruto. You into watching TV and anime all day. Let him say, I am strong, and go to war in the Middle East. Read.
Verse 11. Assemble yourselves and come.
What does it mean to assemble yourselves? Assemble means you got a population. You got a population of men. You put them in ranks. You make him stand here. You make the other one stand in front of him. The one beside him, and they are assembled. That's what it means. It means to assemble the men in legions to go to war. Read.
Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen.
Come a what?
And come, all ye heathen.
Come some of you heathen.
And come, all ye heathen.
No, come just the Americans.
All ye heathen.
So only the Russians?
All ye heathen.
Only the Chinese?
All ye heathen.
All the people that have oppressed blacks and Latinos and Native Indians in this country. Anybody who set up business in their black or Latino neighborhoods. Come all ye heathen. Read.
And gather yourselves together round about.
Gather yourselves round about to go to the Middle East. Gather yourselves in the Mediterranean. Gather yourselves in the steppes of Georgia and Russia. Gather yourself in Egypt to prepare to go to the Middle East. Gather yourself up in the border of Pakistan and India to get into the Middle East. Read.
Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord.
Who?
Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord.
Oh Lord, meaning God is talking. This is God's words. This is the God that everybody said they love. They love him. They love the Bible. They respect him. Yet you don't want to listen to him. When he said World War III was coming by the Israelite school of UPK. Read.
Verse 12. Let the heathen be wakened.
Oh, let them be asleep.
Let the heathen be wakened.
Let you turn on the news and be what?
Be wakened.
Read.
And come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
And Jehoshaphat, where God's name resides in that Jehoshaphat, meaning Yahweh, meaning God has judged you people for slavery against the blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. Here we are, the Israel School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th, Harlem, New York.
Yeah, Babylon is falling.